now I have my radar out to see who's a bad guy, who's a good guy, who's in the following, who isn't.
Oh yeah,
And
every character is like, oh, they're following.
The thing that's so interesting about Kevin Williamson is that, and I know this because I pick up the script and I read it, and still this year, still again, I go, holy shit, I didn't see that coming. and that's the thing that I think people respond to. One of the things I think that people respond to in the show, and we're definitely going to be delivering that this season.
And hopefully to also, in addition, to more emotional. I love emotional horror, and I just want to, with the characters, now that we know the characters and we can live with them, let's explore them more, let's get to know them more, let's have more emotional storylines so that it can be, but it's also a fast-paced thriller. We've got some really exciting new team of writers too that have joined our staff as well as last year, and so we've infused this season with this. I think it's really going to be a fun, cool season. We learned a lot last year, and so we're going to apply everything we learned and just try to, do a bigger and better and bolder sort of risk taker. We're just try to take some chances and see if we can just sort of have a great season.
The other piece of it, and the piece of it that's really big this year in general, is the sense of family. Williams talked a lot about us exploring these different kind of families and how families take on all different sorts of, shapes and sizes. And part of that on my end is that my brother's daughter is a New York City cop. And we've had, it's kind of a new relationship between us because I've been so enclosed and kind of cut off to all the relationships in my family just because of my own self-loathing and also kind of fear that if anybody gets too close to me, they're going to be harmed. But when we meet the characters in the beginning, they have this new, fresh friendship, relationship with my niece, and I think it's going to be cool. It's great. And Joe's got family, and Connie's got a family, and Mike's got me.
That's true, we do a lot, but I think one of the big relationships this year is going to be mine and Ryan, and sort of where that was last year, how that's sort of how we explore going through the season. And I think that's been a lot of fun, just to see how they connect or disconnect, or, and the ups and downs and twists and turns of that. So where we're going to end, I can tell you exactly what, I can say exactly the last episode right now, exactly what's going to happen, exactly the reveal of what the big cliffhanger is going to be for next season. Now, will it change in a month because you got a better idea? Maybe. But we do have a framework, we have a blueprint. We start the season, we break everything out, 15 episodes. We try to do a chapter 5, 15. So there's a big, huge turning point at every 5th episode. It happens to be episode 6 in this one because we have so much story. So the 6 is the big turning point that launches into the next big, huge chunk of storytelling. Which, it's all up and down, just like you do for any sort of serialized show. And so yeah.
When an actor is
But
hired,
we do change things, yes. Along the way, we'll go, oh, this is a better idea, let's change it.
when an actor is hired, they don't necessarily know that down the road there's going to be turn for them to become a follower.
Well, if we didn't know at the time we hired them, then yeah, we would have to sit them down and talk to them. But typically, we kind of know what that character is. You kind of know what that character is and who they are and who we want.